Hi guys, Swan is here, back again from our live stream. And in this one then, it's not a watch long, it's not really a preview, it's just to talk to you guys about the upcoming South Wales derby. It's that time of season again where we play our main rivals, Cardiff City, in probably one of the most fiercest rivalries in the world. You know, not many games in the world are bubbled, which basically means travelling fans are not allowed to make their own way to the stadium. It's all organised coaches, all by the police. You're in the ground 3 hours early. There's no other game like it. Forget your, Glasgow derby. Forget your Manchester United, Man City derby. Forget your Liverpool Everton derby. This is the derby which we care about. And of course, this weekend then, Swansea City are home to Cardiff City. It's going to be an interesting one, isn't it? Both sides have been pretty poor so far this season, both in 19th and 20th place respectively. Cardiff and the Mick McCarthy haven't done great recently. Swans and Martin haven't done great recently, but it's a lot different between the fan base. Swansea, even though, we've not done great this season, we're a lot positive. We're really happy with Russell Martin. We're happy with the football. And then you go down the M4 Cardiff, really unhappy with their style of play, not happy about the team selection. So it's an interesting one, isn't it? Considering we're both near each other in the league, it's so obvious and so weird how both sets of fans are like really different. But yeah, this sort of live stream today, guys, is all down to you. So I can put the StreamYard link in a moment. So basically, this stream is just to get you guys on, if you support Swans, Cardiff, wherever team, get your thoughts on South Wales derby. This isn't a preview. The preview will be out tomorrow. It's a video. But I just thought, I would just do a live stream, get you guys in, talk about the derby predictions, thoughts on the team, which is the bigger club, and other stuff like that. So I'm going to put the link in now. So if you guys do want to join, then it would be really appreciated. But yeah, it's going to be an interesting one, isn't it? We all have a South Wales derby. So what I'm going to say is that these games, they're so unpredictable. You just can't call it. You could have a red card in a minute. Your main striker may get injured in a 5-minute period. You just don't know. These derbies are so unpredictable. We've seen last season there was one red card in the derby out of the two games, but even that game down the Liberty when Cardiff won 1-0, there's so much affairs. And, there was just so much drama and stuff. Even though we were losing 1-0, Kiefer Moore missed an open goal. We hit the bloody post. Oh, it was just awesome. I didn't even do an outro for my live stream, if anyone remembers that. I just turned it off the whistle and I went. So, yeah, I am probably, going to listen to the final whistle this time. But, yeah, so get in the comment section down below, guys, and make sure you join the StreamYard link. Hello, CCFE Insider. Yeah, am I right, mate? Again, the nerves starting to tingle now for Sunday. Sold out crowd, Swansea and Cardiff sold out very, very quickly. So atmosphere should be absolutely phenomenal. And yeah, I love a derby. You've got to win your first game in the derby. You don't want to go into the second game against your rivals knowing that you have to win. Otherwise, the double. So the pressure's on us, to be honest. We're home. We're above Cardiff in the league. We're expecting to take the game to Cardiff. There's pressure on Cardiff. But I personally think this game, is bigger for us because we're home. If you don't win your home game first in the derby, you're in trouble. So there's a couple of people on the bottom. We're going to get them in a moment now. But yeah, it's very nervy time. Sunday, 12 o'clock is probably one of the only things which is a little bit of a downer, really, on the occasion. We seen last season, it was 5:30 down the Liberty and then 12 or whatever was at Cardiff. So yeah, I can understand why it's on a Sunday, but yeah, it just ruins the day, really. But I won't be complaining if we win. So yeah, we're going to start off with Cardiff, Swansea fan, because be interested to see who he bloody supports this weekend. So we'll see what he's supporting and what he's saying. Hello,
Right.
Abraham. How you doing, mate?
Doing all right, thanks.
So, what's your thoughts on the derby Sunday then?
Oh, suspenseful, and exciting. And other words to describe the derby, it's more than a Manchester City and United derby. The South Wales derby will go relentless.
It's more than the 3 points, isn't it? 3 points is probably one of the least things you want out of this. You want your club rivalry. You want to be on Twitter after the game, giving it all out for nothing. You want to get, if you score in a South Wales derby, you win that picture. That's there for 5-6 months. That's your new profile picture. Question: yes, I am going to the game. Because are you going to the game?
I tried to, but I got so much to do. College.
All right, there we are. Back.
To do.
Abraham, are you going to the game?
Don't have enough money for that, and got so much home. We got so much to do on Sunday in terms of college work.
But will we be doing a watch along for the game?
I don't know. I don't know.
Gotta do a watch long. Come on.
I'll try. I'll try my best. I'll try.
So, of course, there's a lot of Welsh players who are going to play in this game. It's likely Kiefer Moore will play, maybe Ruben Colwell and
Mm.
Will Vaux, Mark Harris, Ben Cabango, Brandon Cooper. Any players you're looking forward from a Welsh point of view playing in this game?
Well, Kiefer Moore is always a threat. Hopefully, if Benga Bango starts, then he will definitely be looking out for Kiefer Moore.
Well, Kiefer Moore get the score in the South Wales derby. I think it's 2 games now, still no goals.
Yeah, he didn't score, but hopefully he doesn't score.
No, but I know, well, you just won Swans in this one, didn't you? You won Swans.
Yeah.
So what player are you most scary of Cardiff? What player do you look Sunday when you see a Cardiff team sheet and think, shit, we need to look out for them? What player screams to you from our Cardiff team a bit dangerous? For me, I'm probably going to go for it. Is it Ryan Giles? I think that's his name, Ryan.
He's only good at kicking the ball in set pieces and hoping it will go in. Giles and Aiden Flint.
I'm saying this from a non-biased point of view. That Ryan Giles is a good player. He's a very good player. And don't just say he's a set piece merchant. He's a good player, Abraham. He's similar to Gibbs. So what player do you look at Cardiff? Yeah, Ryan, on loan from Wolves. What player do you look at the Cardiff and think, right, we need to look out for them? What player do you think we need to look out for?
Oh my gosh. Ryan Giles and definitely Aiden Flint. I can't really stand him.
Luck doesn't strike twice. Luck doesn't strike twice. So what player then? What player are you saying?
Aiden Flint. I can't.
A player who scares you.
Yeah.
Why does he scare
you? Set pieces. He can score from set pieces. That's.
Now, at the start of the season, he scored like 2 a game. Scored 2 against Peterborough. Then he scored against Bristol. He was on a mad one.
Against Peterborough and Bristol City, which they are absolutely crap.
Safe to say the Cardiff fans in here, Abraham, do not agree with you one bit about your comments on Ryan Giles.
Yeah,
Nathan said,
on Swansea bias. That's what
Nathan's
Cardiff fans will call it.
Nathan, with your opinion. So, what would you say Cardiff's weak point is then? Where can Swansea, where can we threat on Cardiff? Where can we score? Where's Cardiff's bad points?
Okay, so I must have a think about the formula that Russell Martin needs to think about is I think Swansea does know Cardiff City's weaker point, but the Swansea formula has to come. Okay, yeah, use the possession in a right way, in a good use, create chances, be clinical and score. This is the formula that Russell Martin needs to look out for. Be technical, be clinical, make good decisions on the ball, and yeah.
So who do you think in a Cardiff team is not very good? Who do you think shouldn't be at Cardiff City? Who do you think isn't at that level? Give me 3 players who you think shouldn't even be on the bench for Cardiff. What 3 players?
Oh my gosh,
rubbish.
Okay.
Obviously, first of all, you can't just say some under 23 player. You've got to say a player who plays a decent amount of games.
So I can't say Mark Harris then, because Mark Harris offers nothing for Cardiff. He's 22. He offers nothing for Cardiff, and he gets called up ahead of Liam Cullen.
Yeah, but Liam Cullen's not very good.
And also Mark Harris. Mark Harris had no assists and goals, whereas Liam Cullen had 1 assist. That's it.
Nathan is going absolutely ballistic, and I can see him typing. I'm looking forward to that. So you're saying Mark Harris is not very good. What's the next 2 players you're going to say?
Oh my gosh, James Collins.
Yeah, you do not like James Collins, do you? What's so bad about James Collins then?
Well, he was playing for Luton, and Luton almost got relegated, and I don't really think James Collins does offer enough. And obviously, he has no goals in his profile.
Yeah. What's your other player then? So you said Mark Harris, James Collins. So you've gone for 2 strikers. What's the last one going to be? The last player. deserve to be at Cardiff?
my gosh.
Who's pushing above their weight? Who are you going for?
Oh my gosh. I might say the defenders. I know Martinez is good, but what should I go for? Marlon Park. I don't really rate him, and he didn't really do as more effective for against any team at all. Like I can say one of the defenders because the chemistry for Cardiff is
Yeah.
not good. Like it's not effective to move forward. And I heard Cardiff fans saying that Mick McCarthy and the Cardiff City squad does not know what is attacking football looks like.
Yeah, it's fair to say, you know, Cardiff don't play the best brand of football. But to be fair, in the last game against Reading, they did play really good football and, you know, had 27 shots at Reading's 2. Still lost, but I think the last couple of weeks, I think Mick McCarthy's kind of lost the plot. Against West Bromwich Albion, he played 5 at the back, 5 central defenders. So it's safe to say, you know, he wants a clean sheet Sunday. So you've said the free players don't rate at Cardiff. Going on to the free players, you know, I probably rate a Cardiff, being non-biased, and you can give your free. For me, Kiefer Moore's up there. You know, one of the best strikers in the division. You know, Joel Perreault's looking really good this season for Swans, so hopefully, you know, it's going to be a good battle between those two on Sunday. So Kiefer Moore, he's not had a great season, is he? I think he scored 1 goal so far this season.
He scored 1 goal. We think he had COVID problems, and Mick McCarthy prefers James Collins over Kiefer Moore only because he's Irish. That's why he went for James Collins over Kiefer Moore.
Potentially, but I still think James Collins is a decent player though, because he was Luton's top scorer last year, helped them survive. He's a good championship option, so I'll go Moore. Another player, I've said this every single preview. You know, I do Curtis Nelson. I really rate Curtis Nelson. I don't know why I rate him, but you know, I just think he's a decent centre half, can play right back, centre half, and he's a decent option. So I'll go him. And then the other one, you know, Mark Harris, he's a Swansea fan. He was born in Swansea, went to Alpha Comprehensive School. My mate was in his year, and he was down the Liberty in like 2010 or whatever with a Swan shirt. So I need to find a 4, but Mark Harris, because you can do your research, is a Swansea City fan. Just saying. If you didn't know that. But yeah. But, you know, it doesn't really matter. We've had bloody ex-Cardiff players on our team before. But yeah, the last player, they've got some decent keepers. Phillips and Smithies, decent options. He likes to rotate him all the time. I'll go Sean Morrison. I don't like Sean Morrison. I think the bloke's a little bit of a bell end, to be honest.
He's
you know,
such an average player.
I remember his Aunt Dix with Derby County in a taxi, but you know, that's up to him, I guess. But yeah. So what 2? Well, instead of 3, what 2 players do you think are underappreciated by Cardiff fans then?
2 players for Cardiff are like underperforming, you mean?
No, like underrated. So they play well every week, but they don't get rated by Cardiff fans. I know one person, Bakuna. Nah, Cardiff fans do not rate Bakuna. They do not rate Bakuna.
Yeah.
So what 2 players do you think don't get enough praise then from Cardiff fans?
It's you said Bakuna. What else? I can't think too much Cardiff players, but
well, Will Vokes has been getting a bit slayed recently.
I don't really rate Will Vokes. He's such an average player. Yeah, again.
It's quite funny, right? When he was playing well for Cardiff, didn't get called up by Rob Page, but as soon as he starts playing rubbish, he gets called up. But Cardiff do have this young centre. Someone Cardiff fans put in the chat. He'd say McGuinness doesn't get rated. Now I've not seen him play, but he does look quite good, quite tall, young centre half. So yeah, McGuinness is a decent option, to be fair. Do you know much about him?
I don't know much about him, but what I only heard is he's signed from Arsenal youth. I don't know.
Yeah, it's either on loan or a free transfer, one of the 2.
Yeah.
So for Swans, then, what players do you think could make an impact Sunday? Both teams, by the way, free transfer it was. Both teams got fully fit squads, so there's no injuries, no absentees for Swans or Cardiff. So what players do you think, from the Swansea's point of view, could threaten Cardiff?
For the camp, for the whole squad, for regulars, like I would go for, like, I would list the potential that they could start case. So okay, Joe Perreault, obviously, everyone knows about what Joe Perreault is capable of. So definitely Joe Perreault. If Joe Perreault plays, there will be a party at the end. Olivier Encham knows how to attack forward and moves the ball forward to pressure the opposition.
Yeah. He's going to be massive. Entrim has to be fit for this game. You know, he's so physical, so quick on the ball. We've seen that goal at Luton Town like last month. Fantastic finish. But I don't think, you know, he's going to last 90 minutes. I don't think Obafemi will start. But I think, you know, having Obafemi off the bench will be a huge, huge bonus, considering, you know, Liam Cullen, just like Mark Harris, isn't good enough at this level yet.
Yeah. Cullen's probably fallen now into the pecking order.
Yeah, Cullen, third choice striker now, and I think Mark Harris is third choice for Cardiff as well. So, Bala third choice strikers there for Wales. But yeah, what's your score prediction and what are you going for?
I'll go for 3-1. Swansea. So for Swansea is I'm going for it. Okay, Perreault hat trick. Let's go for it.
A hat trick. I don't think there has ever been a hat trick in a South Wales derby. Who's going for Cardiff? Who's going for Cardiff?
Oh my gosh!
Jim Collins?
Oh my gosh! Ryan Giles.
Wow. You said you didn't rate him.
Yeah, but when I look at his stats, he has numerous amount of assists.
A few Cardiff fans in the chat are saying this boy's clueless. Someone says they dislike you with a passion. Safe to say some Cardiff fans do not like you, Abraham.
Yeah. Don't mind them.
No. At the end of the day, you know, just got to move on. But yeah, should be a good game. You know, both teams have had poor starts to the season, haven't they? But like I was saying earlier, it's weird because even though we're, you know, not doing great, we're so positive. Cardiff, you know, not doing great, very negative. I just think, you know, different styles of football. We've got I think we've got the youngest manager in the league. I think Cardiff's got probably the second oldest, just behind Neil Warnock. So, it's going to be an interesting one. Let's be honest, Swans will dominate the ball, as Nathan likes to say on Twitter, you know, hipster football and stuff like that. He loves saying that when we don't win. But, you know, what I did search, though, the last 3 South Wales derbies, the home side haven't scored in the last 3. So, you know, not great.
Oh, God. Oh.
Mike Green says Abraham is McCarthy's assistant manager with these comments.
Never read McCarthy. Never. He even done awful for Ireland last 2019.
Someone said pro hat trick laughing face more likely to be a Flint hat trick. Well, to be fair, if you get set pieces, because he is a threat. But pro's gonna be dangerous. I don't know. I don't know what to expect from Cardiff formation wise because this season the Averline majority is like a free. I think it's a 3-5-1-1 or something like that. But I think against Rennes they went to a 4 at the back. So I'm not sure. I think you'll go back to a 5.
Yeah, they might because they will know that Swansea is going to attack even more. Where Cardiff's going to sit deep and hope that Cardiff will counter attack. Where we're just gonna hope that Cardiff will not have any shots on target like what we did against Huddersfield.
Well, one thing we need to see from this game is Swans being very disciplined, not giving away silly free kicks, because we all know, even if we give away a free kick on a halfway line, you just know that ball is getting launched in the air. You just know it. So, Ben Hamer, big game for him. You know, personally, Bender, I think, would be fantastic in this game with his height. But Hamer, big game for him. So, yeah, you're saying 3-1 Swans. But anyway, do you have any more comments, any more quick stats before we get someone else on?
No. Oh, I always want to give a conclusion about the Swansea versus Cardiff. I know Swansea will dominate it, create chances because I know. Swansea knows what Cardiff's weak link is. What weak link?
Well, Cardiff will know our weak link is that if you just park the bus and let Swans have possession, we'll do nothing with it. Big up One Rovers Vlogs, this big up Reese, hope you bar them. Cheers, Charlie. And I seen Bristol City's third kit earlier. Absolutely horrific if anyone's not seen that. What a shocking third kick that is from the Robins. But yeah, Abraham, thanks for coming on, mate. Really do appreciate it. I'll speak to you very soon. Match preview tomorrow, so make sure you comment your score prediction because I know you always get them right. Just say 0-0. You always get 0-0 right. But anyway, thanks for coming on.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to seeing you in the comments now, putting your bloody stats and everything like James Collins.
Of course.
See you later. Right, we're going to get Nathan on now at Cardiff, and I'm sure he's got a lot to say about the Guzzi's comments in that one.
Where do I start with that? That's a shambles then. How you doing, Reese?
Yeah, not bad, thanks. Why do you start with the Guzzi? You know, he said some very questionable things there.
I honestly, personally, I think the biggest insult for me was the Ryan Giles comments. From what I've seen this season, especially when he's been out a few times injured as well, he hasn't. I don't think he's involved anything with the set pieces. And if you look back at that goal against Blackpool, when he crossed it into Kiefer Moore, absolutely superb. Playing on the ball, whipping balls in, actually adding some creativity to this side. He's massively our standout, and especially a good replacement to Lee Tomlin as well.
Yes, you know, it's going to be an interesting one. So you're obviously a Cardiff fan. Looking at Swansea, where do you think our weak point is then? Where can Cardiff hurt us?
Biggest one, I mean, everyone's probably going to agree with this, but exploiting you from set pieces as well. From what I've seen, you haven't been able to really defend them well this season, especially in some aspects, breaking on the counter-attack as well, when you sort of lose the ball and then get a little bit disorganised and then team just break you down individually. I think that's another one there as well. But what we have got to watch out for as well, and this is why I'm really nervous about a particular player that will be playing for you, which we'll get onto later, obviously. But if you guys nick the ball off this past in our own half of the pitch, and you go quickly on a counter-attack, we are in trouble. That's what happened to us with a certain Victor Gyökeres again in that Coventry game. Any pace that goes against us, we're going to get slaughtered. And I'll just say this player now, Joel Perreault, if he gets a counter-attack, we're in massive trouble.
Yeah, Perreault's been deadly. I don't think he's had a short target for the Swans. You know, I think he's got one of the best goal per minutes so far this season. You know, he's not very quick, but, you know, he's very clinical in front of goal. But one area which, you know, scares me from Swans point of view is obviously Kiefer Moore. You know, we have struggled this season, obviously, with big strikers. Emil Reese-Jacobson for Preston scored. Brereton Diaz had a screamer against us, did well against Cardiff, I imagine, a few weeks back as well. Mitrovic, hat-trick, you know. But, you know, Ryan Bennett's back fit. Oh, don't start with that. Bennett's back fit, which is massive. You've got a fully fit squad, so, you know, it'll be interesting to see some players who can play for you. But I remember when we first in March, you know, you had such a depleted squad. You had like Perry and Gio. You had so many players out defensively.
We still kept fullbacks. It was crazy, I know. Oh.
No, I'm still here, I think.
Oh, sorry, it just glitched a bit. Yeah, but yeah, I remember we had to like play Tom Sang, who's a centre attacking midfielder, or CDM sort of thing midfielder, had the right back position. And bear in mind, he'd only had like 2 pro starts before that.
Well,
absolutely crazy.
Everyone was saying, "Oh, Perry NG's better than Roberts. Roberts better than NG," and we were like, "Oh, let's have a look at this one then. Let's have a look." And unfortunately, it just didn't happen. But obviously, he's gone to Burnley now. But yeah, what Cardiff's weak points then? What's your weak points?
Really, it's breaking from pace and just general creativity. I mean, like I alluded to earlier, with the likes of Nicham and Perreault is the massive one as well. If you pressure us well and receive the ball in sort of our own half or maybe around the halfway line, and you don't hold up play but go on a really quick counter attack, then you'll massively put us in trouble because our defense is just tall. It doesn't have a lot of pace, especially with likes of Morrison and Flint. Nelson, he has a little bit there, but not too much. But that's one of them. But the other main one I've noticed as well is the lack of creativity going forward, especially losing the ball in that midfield to defense role as well, where we saw it a little bit with Kyron Brown just receiving the ball, didn't know what to do with it, smashing it straight out for a throw-in, straight away, didn't think of where to play a simple pass. Terrible football that was against West Brom. But the thing is, with the lack of creativity, it's just going to make us keep losing the ball. And if you can capitalise on that well, then that's another thing that really, really concerns me about this side. Improving against Reading, but still concerning.
Yeah, at home then, obviously we've not won too many games. I think we've only lost one. I was against Stoke. We've only won one, so there's a lot of draws in there. But usually at home, you do see us have a lot of shots. Patterson, who, was not my favourite player in the world, but to be fair, he's done all right for us, and, he's very good in transition going forward. Obafemi, back fit is huge for us.
He's a beast. I'm worried about him as well.
When he came off the bench against Millwall, against a similar, back line compared to you, quite tall, quite slow, he was immense. But, we just got to take those chances. But I think if you take the lead, I don't see us winning the game, because defensively, when you're in the lead, you do quite well. I think if we score first, I can't see you winning, because we'll just confidence. And then but if there's because let's be honest, 0-0 is very possible, because I think Cardiff will be happy for a point. McCarthy will be in the job longer. We'll probably be happy with a point, because it means no one will do the double. But I don't want to see a 0-0. I'd rather have a 1-1, which sounds
I agree. I agree, because that keeps both sets of fans happy. Then limbs in both areas, and then I want us. Well, me and my dad wouldn't have wasted £100 then. But to be honest, the one thing I will say is, if we lose this game and we lose it heavily as well, then Mick McCarthy's getting his P45 on Monday. And I will stand by that, because personally, it's one of these games he's had his chance to turn it around. And if he doesn't and pumps out another poor performance, for me, that's completely unacceptable. But 1-1 would be an ideal one for me, really. But if we can get the win, I'll be happy. But interesting fact, we haven't scored in the first half this season.
Really?
I'll leave it there, yeah. All second half goals.
Jeez, that's a very interesting fact then.
That's made you really happy as well, hasn't it, actually?
Well, I don't know, because when it's 0-0 half time, we always draw 0-0. So, 0-0 is pretty sensible. But I'm just thinking, McCarthy, I know he doesn't have a great relationship with Cardiff fans. I don't think he even claps Cardiff fans after the game, even if he won. He just walks straight on the top.
No, he hasn't. I mean, the West Brom game where we were trying, you're getting sacked in the morning and all that jazz. He literally stood in his technical area, waited for the players to come off and walk down the tunnel. And he was booed when he walked down the tunnel, because no matter how far the trip is or anything, he will never come and clap the fans. I haven't seen it once. He might have come over from Nottingham Forest, but you had the players at the front, Mick McCarthy at the back with his arms folded. It was poor.
Speaking about that Forest game, I remember Colwell come off the bench, scored 2 goals.
Yes.
Sensational. Played against Coventry, got hooked at half time. So, Colwell, when he plays, sometimes he performs, but do you think he deserves a run in the team? Because I thought from the actually he performed. Okay, he had a bad half, but got hooked. What's your thoughts on Ruben Colwell then?
Personally, I really rate the guy. His lack of experience does tend to show in a lot of areas after only being brought in about April or May. Sort of needs to develop those minutes a lot more with first team football. The thing is, I would say a loan move would be perfect for him, but just because of the importance he has, and he's sort of the next Aaron Ramsey we've got, we just can't loan him out, unfortunately. But he does need to be given a bit more of a chance and not been straight away on the bench. But I mean, the fella's younger than me, so which is scary enough to think how old I'm getting. But we've got to leave him have full 90 minutes for a few times and see how he can progress in the second half, and not shove him straight onto the bench straight away. So it's a tricky one with him, really.
Because he says Colwell's not ready anyway, so he's already.
I disagree.
Because of the controversial opinion. So
watch the Forest game, Abraham, mate.
Yeah, that was good. To be fair, it was limbs in your end. I will say that. So go on to your lineup then. What would your Cardiff team be? Because I know McCarthy likes to change the keepers now and again. He changes the back line quite a lot. He even brings in Collins or more sometimes. So what team would you want to play against the Swans Sunday?
Personally, I'd say it's very simple for us. I'm going to stay with back 5 because that's what we play for every game this season. I think someone said we didn't play back 5 against who was it, Reading? I believe Tom Sang was actually playing right wing back for that one. So we did move it to a 5 at the back from what I was seeing in the canton. But either way, you can correct that one on me, guys. But I'll go with Phillips in goal. Smithies, don't want to impress with him last time. I don't really rate the guy. Phillips in goal for me. Then back 5 of McGuinness right back. Surprise a lot of people. I know loads of people are going to get annoyed with me for that.
Can he play right back?
Yeah, he can play right back. And from what I've seen from him there, he has been pretty decent as well. And I'm going to go for the standard Nelson, Flint and Morrison as the centre-backs. And then your old Joel Bagan at left wing-back. Then I'm going to go for Pack and Rolls in midfield. Really strong. Rolls coming in last time. Back from injury. Superb. Pack's been one of our best players this season, and then lining up with Ryan Giles and Kiefer Moore up front.
Yeah, so you're not playing Perry NG?
Not playing Perry NG. He's had a few good moments this season, but he hasn't had the greatest of starts. Would like to see a bit more of him, but maybe a period outside the team would be good. But to stick our strongest team out there, I think we have to play McGuinness.
So you're not going to play
drop him.
So Will Vaughan's not getting in the lineup for you? Welsh, you know, he knows what a derby is all about. Or...
He knows what a derby's like, but to me, with his performances this season, Ralls has got to get in above him, and he's been at the club for over 10 years, so he's got to be starting.
Scouse, any? Is he Scouse?
No, he's from Aldershot.
No, one of your players are Scouse, because I listened to an interview the other day and there was a Scouse accent. I don't know who it was, but they had a Scouse accent. It did my head in. If any Cardiff fans know in the chat, one of your players has a Scouse accent, but I'm not sure who it was.
I would like to say it's Perry NG.
No, it wasn't him. It was like, I think it was a midfielder. Someone will know in the chat. But no, the accent did my absolute nothing. Tom Sang. Yeah, it might have been him then.
Yeah. Sang.
Oh,
yeah, he's from up there.
My head but on to my line. And so I'm going to kind of reveal my preview for tomorrow. I'd obviously go Hamer in goal. We've not seen a Ben Hamer mistake yet. He's a very mistake-prone keeper, so what a timer is to make his thing.
I would have wanted Bender in goal, to be honest, but...
Right wing back, it's going to be Ethan Laird. I think, he's probably going to be one of our main attacking threats. Mike is going to love watching him tomorrow because obviously...
Laird makes me nervous, to be fair, on loan from Man United. He's one that we got to watch. And to be fair, him line up with a young Joel Bagan as well, that's going to be good.
Yeah, he gave... that Fulham left back, Joe Bryan, a really good run for his money. Left wing back, now it's tricky because you got Bidwell, you got Manning. You could play Manning in a back three, but I'm not playing Manning in a back three for this one. So I'm going to leave Bidwell out and I'm going to put Manning left wing back. Three centre halves. You're going to have Carl North on the right. Not having it in the middle like we did against Mitrovic because he'll just lose everything.
This is something interesting. I was speaking to sorry to interrupt, but I was speaking to a few Swansea fans yesterday, the other day, and they were saying that Carl Norton at centre back would be a massive mistake for them. And they really would be happy to see him there.
In the middle, yes. But if he's on the right with two other centre halves, he'll be fine. Because I think if we can, match someone up with Moore, hence why I'm playing Bennett, because Bennett experience, played against Moore twice last season, kept Moore relatively quiet, really, apart from that sitter he missed at Liberty, which I couldn't believe at the time.
And then got himself injured for 10 matches. Terrible.
Unbelievable. Left centre back, Cabango, got to start for me. I know he's not had a great season, really poor with the ball, but he's got to be in there for the Arrow Doers. Midfield, very interesting. I'm going to go Grimes and Downs, very weak midfield pair in which you could win us. You could win the midfield physicality battle, which I think you will, but passing wise, those two are brilliant. I've already predicted Downs to score. I've just got a feeling. I had a feeling Wilmot will score a few years back. Now, unfortunately, I'm going to play Parson. I don't want to play him. I'd rather play someone else, but former Bristol City, but Parson, you'll see Sunday, he's a frustrating player. Right attacking midfield then, and Jam won't be fully fit, but you play your best players if they're not fit, not from Perot. So dangerous, I guess, but that Cardiff team, Park rolls in midfield scares me. Flint,
physical.
Swear to God, if Flint just puts two, if he scores and just goes like that, two bloody power, I just know it.
I got a feeling he's seen your videos as well, so he probably knows where you sit in the family stand and all.
I remember when that clip went out, I was looking at the likes because he replied, and I think
Marlon Pack did as well. Yeah,
he could overread the Jamie Patterson commented about it, so I doubt he'll be doing Jamie Patterson now. But yeah,
you've already got the chance for that ready. By the way, if he scores, so.
I seen something about the police saying you won't be able to sing that Hymns and Harriers chants, Land of Your Fathers.
Yeah, because of our we've superimposed it. If you've seen some of my vlogs before, so
let's be honest, though, you will be singing that.
Absolutely, of course we will.
It's a derby. It doesn't offend. It's just like when Swans fans sing, 15 million, you know what you owe.
Oh, I know, but it's like the Gary Monk one. They want to chill down a bit as well.
It's a derby, innit? Things get heated. I might be seeing you Sunday because where Cardiff fans go in is it's a dual carriageway really, and then you've got a little roundabout, and the pub's there, and Cardiff fans just have to drive. So if I see you, I won't be waving to you Sunday. I won't be waving to you. But
okay, don't worry, I'll have my camera out, and probably loads of Cardiff fans going absolutely mental behind me. But Yeah, I'll try and film that and see if I can get a little Reese-bish in there and maybe get in the thumbnail.
There
You
may
never
be
know, really.
maybe a few Britain flags, which I'm not really a fan of, but you know, it just
Don't worry, I'm gonna say won't see any of those down the CCS, mate.
No, you'll be seeing the Malaysia flags.
Oh, don't get me started.
Cardiff's defence is clear of Victor Lindelof. No, I'm sorry, Degussy, but Cardiff's defence is not better than Lindelof and Babe. Come on.
No.
What are you on? What are you on? Degussy, what are you on about?
To be fair, Eric Bailly is an absolute beast until he gets injured. I'll just leave it there, really.
Like Lee Tomlin, when he's fit, he does well, but one way he'll go now. Peterborough.
Yeah, 2 good performances, and then he's gone for 6 months, straight over to Dubai on holiday. But rated the guy, honestly, and to be fair, I think he's going to go back to Peterborough, where he started his career and where he's developed that long-term relationship, really.
But what's your score prediction then?
I would like to say I was sticking to my guns from last week, but I'm going to stay more reserved. I'm going to go for a 1-0 Cardiff narrow victory. Like the last few times, it's all 1-0s except for that one I won't mention. I'm going to say it. Yeah, the desk slams. You know the one. Yeah, I'm going to say our £2 scruff Aidan Flint. He's going to get another one.
I'm guessing you're going to be wearing your home kit Sunday, your blue one.
We should be. Honestly, if I see us in that pink kit, I'm walking straight out.
Oh, you've got to.
It's the worst kit in the league, honestly.
But you're travelling down. Nervous?
Yeah, I am indeed. Not too nervous. The thought of getting up actually getting on the coach at 7:30 for a trip like 45 minutes down the road is absolutely criminal. But it's South Wales Derby's back, isn't it? So we got to go for it.
It's a different one, COVID passes and everything. But what I'm thinking is, after the Derby midweek, I think you're away, but whenever you're home next, I generally think attendances to Swans, Newport, Cardiff are going to go down 15-20% because of this news. I generally think people are like, oh, I can't be arsed, I'm not doing this. You know, I generally think, we've been getting 17,000, 18,000 this season, which is good considering away fans, only bringing up 400 at least. So I think our attendances could drop to 14,000, 15,000. Do you think your attendances will drop with this COVID passport thing?
Well, the thing is, our attendance has dropped after COVID generally anyway. Like, we went down from 25,000 a game straight down to 21. And then after that Bristol City game, we dropped to 17. Really, really poor. But our away attendances are still strong because we sold out Fulham midweek, which is really good. 1,800, phenomenal. But yeah, I think our away attendances will stay strong because a lot of Cardiff fans do live in like the areas of London and everything, and they're happier to go to these away games. But I really think our home attendances will suffer, unfortunately. And not only that, we're on reduced capacity anyway. So, because what they've done is done a stupid social distancing zone in the top tier of the Ninian. So,
is this your first time then for Swansea, a new ground for you?
I believe it is. Yes, yeah, it is, because it's so hard to get tickets for these ones. Like, because it's early this year. Because normally you have to do like 5 away games and you have to do 3 midweeks. And it's hard when we all have full-time jobs and everything. But the good thing is we've been to every single Saturday this season, -1, which I'm glad I didn't go to because it was a 5-1 loss. But yeah, finally got tickets. Can't wait for it.
Yeah, fair play. Fair play to anyone who goes to away games, even home games. Sometimes it's a struggle
100%.
to, especially the midweek ones where you just come back from college, work, stuff like that. So good commitment from you. But yeah, Sunday. And what I'm not happy with, it's not car related, but West Brom played tonight. They won 1-0. We got them Wednesday. They've got played 48 hours on us, plus Premier League squad. So not looking forward to Wednesday. Then we got Birmingham in, and I think you've got Fulham in Tuesday.
Yeah, we got Fulham on Tuesday night. Unfortunately, we won't go into that because work and everything. Ours is Tuesday, I think.
If that's a Tuesday, that's a disgrace. They're giving you, 48 hours?
Yeah, 48. It's poor. It's poor. And then they get extra time, but that's just the way the EFL works, isn't it?
We're Welsh, aren't they?
We get this even worse as well, right? We're playing Middlesbrough live on Sky at 12:30 on a Saturday with COVID passports, where the gates are opening at 10 o'clock in the morning.
12:30. Middlesbrough fans will have to be leaving at 3 a.m.
I know. The thing I want to know is, do Sky have maps or something, or actually know geography? With some
they give us Hull away on a Friday night a few years back.
That's disgusting, that.
They just don't care at all, do they?
Oh, I know.
7th loss in a row on Tuesday, Nathan. Yeah, I think they've lost 5 in a row. But again, I think The funny thing is, Cardiff won 5 in a row last season before playing us in December. Got battered. Could be the role reverse this time.
I hope it is. Because the thing is, I want to have faith in McCarthy with experience and everything. And I can see he's got a project there. But at the same time, there is that obviously doubt in my mind that we should go for something different and redevelop with a younger manager. We saw that with Harris and that didn't turn out well. But yeah, it's a big mess at the moment for us.
Yeah, Mike Green says Newport have got Carlisle home and away both on Tuesdays. You've got to be going to that, Mike.
That's disgusting.
Go on, Mike.
I mean, if Pieface can do it, you can do it, pal.
Hey, obviously he came to Swansea, and to be fair, Plymouth are doing well. Because he said Swansea should batter Cardiff anyway. Cardiff will struggle to counter-attack. That's not Cardiff's game, though, counter-attacking, Diguzzy.
No, not really.
Some say Diguzzy it's not all about possession. Scott says Cardiff players
not.
playing... Oh, Fulham's on Wednesday, apparently, someone said.
Is it? I thought it was Tuesday. Oh, well. Yeah, thanks for the correction, mate.
But yeah, Sheffield's derby... It's going to be an interesting one come 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. If you lose, are you going to upload the vlog?
Yeah, the vlog will go up anyway, probably because of the atmosphere beforehand, which I want to get up anyway, just for the clips. And because there's literally nothing on Cardiff crowd atmospheres at derbies. It's ridiculous. But yeah, that'll be going up, and I'll probably get a billion dislikes anyway for the reaction. Yeah. So
make
enjoy
sure guys,
the ratio.
Make sure, guys, you put your score predictions in. Subscribe to Nathan as well. We both will be uploading whenever the result. But what I will say is, if we do lose, likes and dislikes will not be shown. Because even if we win, it'll be dislikes. And comments are turned off. Because after what happened in the watch long last, I didn't even say goodbye in that one. You tried raging me, the stream went.
Yeah, and everyone was streaming, and we just had a party on mine. So, they were good times.
NWM is his channel, mate. Because it says possessions of implications, the formula is possession plus chances. Yeah, of course, if you get more possession, you'll have chances, but doesn't necessarily mean you'll score.
Yeah, if you don't score, you don't score at the end of the day. Or like in your cases where I think you had 80% possession, 1 shot on target, and then we have something like 8. So how is possession meant to justify style of football in there if you can just, if you like to offload the ball quick into chances? That's my thought on it.
What I'm not happy about is the EFL's decision to appoint this referee. Championship experience, yes, but we should really be having a Premier League referee for this.
We should. I mean, the thing is, look at the last time we had a Premier League referee in charge, Mike Dean. Never again.
Got a blind coin flipped his eye. You'll never see that.
Last derby at Ninian Park as well. The funny thing is, Joe Allen scored the first one. 5 minutes later, down the other end, limbs from Ross McCormack. Oh, most limbs I've ever seen in a family stand in my life.
Well, I'm not sure how many South Wales derbies have you been to, not including the Sunday one.
Wait, so that one, 5 or 6.
I've been to 2. I've seen us win 1-0 and draw 0-0. So I've got a good record. Not seen Cardiff score in real life yet.
To be fair, I've only seen 1 loss out of that lot and quite a few draws. So things could go either way, really.
Can't imagine what it's like to lose in a derby. Oh, God,
the worst one was when we lost at home in 2011, and then obviously we went to the Liberty. Craig Bellamy with a worldie. So
I was watching that game on BBC One. Bellamy like 86 minutes. Oh, heartbreak.
Unbelievable.
What I hope though is that we attack our fan second half. You can attack your fan second half because it's just really dead otherwise.
Oh, I know. Like what happened? Do you remember what happened when we played you at the CCS before COVID?
Yeah.
Why would your players force the switch around? Stupid.
It was us, was it?
Yeah, you won the toss because we usually like to attack towards the canton at the end, and then we always haul the abuse at the players in the first half. But yeah, I don't know why you switched it around for the second.
To be fair, though, we did have a lot of excitement that first half. We hit the post. Still really.
Callum Patterson at the end for us, and
thought I was in. I did.
Oh, I did as well. You should have. We were just like that all the way through, but
But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna let you go, Nathan.
No worries, mate.
Tomorrow and before the game, well, obviously no game tomorrow. We're gonna do it Saturday. Go pub pre-drink.
Yeah, it'll be a pub. Well, I went pub tonight as well. So yeah, probably pub tomorrow night. Probably raging at FIFA again. Didn't qualify for champs, which is just terrible. But yeah, did you fail to qualify as well, or?
Well, actually, it was my first week qualifying this week. Last week I had 4 and 5. This week I was 5-0, give away 4 wins. I was 0 and 4 earlier in FUT Champions. Played 3 games, got given 2 free wins, 2 1-0s, and they quit. But now I'm 3 and 5 at the minute, so I'm pretty poor. But I'm in Division 4. What about you? Are you in FUT Champs this week?
No, I didn't qualify. Well, I played the qualifiers, didn't qualify, unfortunately. Wait, how many do you need to qualify? Do you know? Or
5 wins, 4 losses, so it's 9 games, isn't it? You need 5 wins.
Yeah, I didn't get that at all. Definitely not with some of the internet connections I had. That's what happens when you live in Wales. But yeah, think I'm in Division 5 now, which is quite good. So just got to keep grinding that really and hope for no icon teams like I always get. But yeah, interesting one.
Yeah, but anyway, thanks for coming on. Subscribe to MWM.
No worries, mate.
Match preview featuring Nathan will be out at midday tomorrow, so make sure you watch that. And make sure you tune in to Nathan's vlog. I'm not going to wish you good luck for the season, mate. But
Same here, mate.
I wish you a safe journey until you get to Swansea. Then who cares what happens?
Then it's all the war, isn't it? But either way, thanks for having me on, mate. And yeah, I'm not going to say good luck, but come on, City.
Well, hopefully, I'll see you Monday on Doug's podcast, maybe.
Touch wood.
That'll be
feisty, but yeah, I think it might be a quiz on that one, so that might tone it down a bit. But yeah, either way, see you around anyway, mate.
Yeah, catch you later, mate. Thank you very much, Nate, for coming on. So we're going to get Marley in, who's been waiting a very long time. So far we had the Guzzy and Nathan on. We're going to probably stream for another half hour or so, of course, South Wales derby time. So, you know, we've still got to talk a lot about it. So Cardiff fans, you are welcome onto the channel. Neutral fans, click the link, get your discussions. We can get Marley come on, who's waited very patiently. Let's hear his thoughts.
Right? I got through my tea. I got through a full bar of dairy milk, just waiting for you.
Thanks, Marley, for coming on. Right, no, Joe. To be fair, we've had a Swans Cardiff fan, we've had a Cardiff fan, and we've got a Swans fan. So, from a Swansea fan, how are you feeling for Sunday?
Oh yeah, nervous. I felt sick in college today. I had to, I had to try and keep my nerves down, but yeah, there's 2 boys in my class who are not Cardiff fans, but not Swansea fans, but want Cardiff to win.
That's poor.
I've been getting it off them all day, and you know, if we win, it just makes us so much sweeter. Like,
yeah, what players are you scared then? You'll see Cardiff's lineup Sunday.
Cardiff squad, yeah. Jesus Christ. I'll go with Ryan Giles. I heard he's quite a fast player. I heard he's quite energetic towards the front line. I think he's gonna be dangerous leading up to this one. But also Kiefer, obviously, Welsh international.
Celebrating.
But Mark Harris is a Welsh international, so make that what you will. I'm not saying nothing, but who else? Who else they got?
Aidan Flint.
Bugger off, he's a £2.
He does scare me though from a set piece. Deja.
He will, yeah. I'm gonna go with Joe Ralls. I think he's quite a physical player.
Got sent off in the derby last year. I reckon it could kick off. First 5 minutes, we just know. Doesn't matter if it's Swans or Cardiff.
It's either gonna be Flynn Downs or Jamie Patts. I'm telling you that.
Ryan Bennett. Oh.
I think you just might have to. Well, no, I'm not gonna say that because it's a PG channel, and I want to respect your viewers.
Definitely isn't a PG channel. Some of my monetization recently.
Oh yeah, bloody hell.
So, what would your Swans team be? What's your lineup for Sunday? Marley Jones is in charge of the lineup. What are we going for?
Jesus Christ, you put me in charge.
Well, some interesting choices. You know, obviously, I'm just going to give you some suggestions. You play Bidwell for Fitzcarraldo. You play Manning more attacking. Do you bring Fulton in there? Do you bring Obafemi from the start? Does Patterson play?
Oh, the thing is here, right, this one I'm going to have to go with. You may agree with me, you may not, right? But Hamer and goal.
Yep.
Led at right wing back. I think for the experience, you might have to put Bidwell in there.
Yeah, I can understand that.
But you can argue with Manning. What's that? Oh,
Connor, if Matt Grimes did the Ronaldo celebration, I'll be walking out.
oh my god. You may or may not agree with me on this, but I'm starting Reece Williams.
Reece Williams, you're starting.
Yeah.
Now, Reece Williams has not been great for Swansea. A few mistakes, has looked very.
Yeah, but the thing is, a bit of time away from him might have done a bit good. You know, we just had a 2-week break, and you know, he's a very tall defender, which we need to play height if we want to counter with Cardiff. Obviously, you got Aidan Flint, you got Sean Morrison. That's mainly the reason why I'm playing him. But also, I think it's because of his physicality, and you know, some Cardiff fans might not know what he's about, and they might, you know, fear him a bit. But yeah,
so if you're starting Reece Williams, one of Norton, Bennett, Cabango is being left out. So who's the other two? Or you could leave some more if you play Latterboard, yeah? So who's the other two centre halves?
Bennett and Norton.
So no Cabango. Why not? Why not Cabango? Because he's bloody fuming. He's been chatting now.
Because his boyfriend is not starting. But yeah, I just it's hard to explain. It's difficult between them both, but I've just thought, you know, Reece Williams has got to start at some point, and I think the derby might be a bit of a turning point for him.
Yeah, we all know we're not going to judge too quickly. Most of us judge Mark Way after a few.
Yeah, games. No, exactly. That's what I was just trying to bring up, and I think this could be the turning point of Reece Williams' season if he, you know, if he's quite clearly knuckling down in training, because Martin said, like, but yeah, I'd start him anyway.
So midfield.
Midfield, yeah. I'm gonna have to go with
before we go to your midfield. We had a £1.79 donation from the legend, O'Shane himself. You're probably in that profile picture somewhere. He says, "Mal Bish versus me on FIFA." Then, well, could have something to do with pro clubs, mate. But yeah, Marley's been asking me for a game for weeks, and I keep saying no. But with that donation, I think
he's ducking me. He's ducking me. O'Shane, you're a fucking legend, mate. I might just start live so you donate to me.
Well, he only donates to good vloggers, apparently. But yeah, cheers, O'Shane, man. Let's put it on the bottom now.
You give me £2 tomorrow now.
Yeah, but cheers for the donation, mate. Make sure you guys appreciate him in the comments, and make sure
I'll bring him to you so you can give him a thank you in person.
Yeah, cheers. Right. Thank you, O'Shane, for the donation. You are now on the bottom. But yeah, onto the midfield.
Right, the midfield. You have to go with the two now, Grimes and Downs. I think Downs mainly for the reason he might get into a scrap, but also for like his interceptions. You know, he knows how to, you know, counter a play, and you know, he knows how to like really get into good tackles and make like the good timing of tackles. So yeah, mainly for that reason, I'm gonna go with Flynn Downs and Matt Grimes in the midfield. Obviously, Grimes our captain as well, but who knows? And then I think you've got to put like a lamb and a ram, like a left attacking midfield.
You don't like Ben AFC off TikTok?
Oh God, what's happening here?
Oh, I don't know what's happening here. Right, if you just refresh your thing.
Find my headphones.
Right, we'll remove him quickly. There we are, he's back. Right, can you hear me now?
Hello.
You still sound like a bear.
Shall I go off the screen, Matt, and then rejoin?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, try. Right, so Marley's going to rejoin. He's turned into a Mike Green, Newport Brighton watch along. If anyone remembers that watch along, then you are goated. But yeah, I'll just answer a few questions while Marley rejoins in a moment. Mike Green says he's playing a lot of derbies versus Norwich downtown. Yeah, it's a good point, to be fair, Mike. Really good point. A player who's very young but has experience of a derby, even though, you know, the East Anglia derby's not great. Russell Martin, sorry, mate. The good says, I don't want Norton to play centre-back. Would play him right centre-back with Cabango as centre-back. Yeah, that's what I said. Norton right centre-back, Bennett, Cabango. Marley sounds like a Dalek. Nah, Mike sounds like a Dalek in his play streams. Right, let's see if he works now. Hello?
Should be fine now.
Yeah, there we are. It's much better.
Yeah. Anyway,
So I think I
right.
think
So
you've got-
we're on the lineup now, right? So
Yeah.
obviously, I'm gonna have to go with Patterson and Cham. I know you're not the biggest fan of Patterson, but if you're looking at it on paper, he has been a decent signing. He's had like 5 goal contributions in like 10 or something. So realistically, he hasn't been like a bad signing, but like, yeah, I do think he'd get into Cardiff. He would get into Cardiff, like a lot. But yeah, and then obviously up top, you've obviously got to go with Liam Cullen.
Christ.
I'm joking. Imagine the team news.
I'm still
Imagine
pissed.
the
I'm still a
eruption.
little bit pissed off with Martin. He brought Cullen on with half hour to go to change the game like against Derby.
Shocking. Yeah, but Perot up top, obviously, most Cardiff fans should know his capabilities by now. But yeah, that'll probably be my team anyway. Like,
Yeah.
obviously, I know you'll disagree with me on the Reece Williams thing, but realistically, I think he could be a game changer in this game.
Yeah, Mike makes a good point in the chat saying we've got quite a lot of experienced players who plays in Derby. He's got Encham has played, obviously, in the Celtic Rangers. We've got Reece Williams, who probably was in the squad for Liverpool, Everton.
Yeah, he was, yeah. He probably
Ben
was.
Hamer, he's probably been in the squad for Derby Forest. Patterson, Bristol City, Cardiff. We've got a lot of players in the squad, to be fair, but so are Cardiff. Very experienced squad. We've got a bit of a younger squad. So what's your prediction then, Mal?
Obviously, I'm going to have to repeat this on my vlog, but it may change. I know we've got a day and 19 hours or something to go, but
Yeah.
I may change my prediction tomorrow. But as I'm currently existing in this piece of time,
We'll all be until Sunday.
yeah, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Don't worry. Oh,
Touch
news comes out. I have COVID. I'm joking, but yeah, might be a bit controversial one. I know I'm not going to be like the Guzzi and say a Perot hat-trick. Instead, I'm going to go one less and say 2-0 Swans, Perot brace.
Very close to my prediction. I'm just going to reveal my prediction now. I've also gone 2-0. I've gone for Pirro to score 1. And I do like to say a different player. I remember, I still call this from the time we beat Cardiff 1-0. I
was watching that the other day, to be fair.
2-0 Swans, Ben Wilmot to score from a corner with a header. It was technically a corner because it was a short one, but I've gone Downs. I've said it all week. Downs is going to score outside the box, low driven. 2-0 Downs Pirro.
What end? Is he doing the swim away to the east stand?
It's going to be 0-0 half time, both goals in front of the south stand. But I really want us to score in front of the east because I remember when Wilmot scored, he went to the crap section of the west. If he went to the east, or in front of the Cardiff fans, oh my word.
He did technically celebrate in front of them because he looked at him and went like,
I've just thought of a question on the spot. If you were playing in this game, you scored a last-minute goal in front of the Cardiff fans, what's your celebration and why? Do you go to the Swansea East section celebrate? Do you celebrate in front of the South Stand? Where are you celebrating and why? And what's your celebration? I've got mine.
Go on, do it.
So, penalty. I score in the 100th minute in front of the Cardiff fans. I sit down, legs crossed, like that, just pretending to sip a cup of tea, just watching the Cardiff fans rage. Oh, love it.
Oh, so like that Brentford player then? That Brentford
but
player.
instead of him doing that, he's just sipping a cup of tea. Obviously, fake cup of tea, but
Right. So what I'm doing, 90 plus 5.
Yeah.
Low driven volley from the edge of the box.
Mm-hmm.
I go behind the goal, do swim away, do the run over, do the pro celebration, do a massive fuck off knee slide and jump in the east.
And then he'll get sent off by the referee for over celebrating.
Yeah, why not?
It'll be worth it.
Yeah.
But are you looking forward to this? This could probably be if we do get a good result, it could be one of the best videos on your channel, view-wise.
Will it? I don't know if it'll top the other one. You know what I mean?
Well, I don't know if you can. Just saying, some people are very good at clickbait.
NWM
Cardiff
pitching
videos.
vids. NWM pitching vids as the goods
Well,
you get in
some
a
people are
scrap.
very good. Well, the last derby we went to, someone did a very clickbaity type and did very well for themselves.
I obviously don't know who that is. You know, I'd be so shocked to find out that one of my fellow Swansea vloggers has clickbaited Tom. But yeah.
Nathan says in the chat his celebration would be swimming away from the family stand, sprinting all the way down past Easton, knee side front of the North Bank. Cardiff fans then cut his ears in front of the singing section.
Yeah.
Why are you doing the swim away?
Wait there. What the fuck is he doing swim away for?
No. I guarantee if Cardiff fans
Screenshot that. Screenshot it right now.
What I don't understand though, if Cardiff fans just saying "you jack bastards," it's a compliment. We call our players "you jack bastards." But the thing is, do you know their chant to us about hymns and arias? Something by your fathers at 10 years old. Do you know that chant? Apparently, the police said you're not allowed to sing it because it's something. So if they sing that, they could be in some trouble. I reckon it's going to kick off Sunday.
I do.
Dave says he's bringing his inner Jamie Vardy.
Abram's going to get in the scrap.
He's not even going plastic.
I know. I saw him in college the other day. He said he won't go, and I called him plastic to his face.
So, Marley, before I get someone else on, what are you on about banned hymns and Irish chant? Well, the police just warned it, didn't they? They just said it's offensive.
Yeah.
But yeah, do you have any more comments quickly before I let someone else come on?
I would like to say a few things.
Yeah, go
on. First of all, fuck Cardiff.
Simple as it is, yeah. Monetization down the drain, but.
Secondly, shout out to my Snapchat group chat. And third of all, I still think Doran Tor is the worst Vars vlogger.
Fair enough, mate.
Cry more.
But anyway, cheers, Marley, and I'll see you.
Thank you, Bish. I shall see you Sunday.
Looking forward to it, mate. Right, so, Nathan, gotta love a little bit of delay on the stream. But yeah, a couple more minutes, guys, and then the stream will be ending. So we're going to put the link in one more time for you guys. So if you do want to join, make sure you do click the link now. Otherwise, you're not going to get a chance because the preview tomorrow is already recorded and that's not a live one. So yeah, that's your last chance to join. We're going to get Bailey on and see what he's got to say. Hello?
Yeah, mate.
Yeah, you're right. I know, I think it's what, Aston Villa, is that correct?
Yeah.
So what do you think of this derby then from a neutral point of view? Do you think it's a 10-pot, decent, amazing? What do you think?
I think it's decent. It's better than, of course, Norwich Ipswich. I think that's a worse derby. But I do think you can beat Cardiff. I think Cardiff are just, bad. I think both teams have been bad this season, but I think Swansea are the better team.
Score prediction then?
2-0 Swans.
Score. Do you know any players for us who's going to score? Or?
I know that it's a thing called Pigott or someone.
Piero.
Yeah, Piero. I think he will score, and I think Patterson will score if he starts.
Patterson, former Bristol City player. I know you've got a big game this weekend, I think, against Wolves, Ian?
Yeah.
So that's like a bit of a derby, isn't it? Do you think you'll get over the line in that one?
I'm going, hopefully, because every time I went against Wolves, we haven't lost. So hopefully we win. I think we will, and I think a 3-1 to Villa. I just think Wolves, are bad, but we beat top teams, but we beat Everton, beat United, then lose against Spurs, and win again, then maybe Shaw, then lose again.
Yeah. Well, best of luck this weekend, mate. I know Birmingham lost tonight, so I bet you're a little bit happier tonight. Well, even though you don't like West Brom, you'd rather West Brom.
I don't really like West Brom either, but yeah.
Everyone in the Midlands you don't like apart from Villa. But anyway, thanks for coming on, mate.
Good luck for the rest of the season.
Yeah, enjoy the Wolves Villa game as well. See you later.
Yeah.
Right, so we're going to get Mike on. I do believe Mike is not putting his camera on for some reason. He did text me earlier saying he didn't want it on, which is fair enough. Nathan's already signed the chance. Here we go. Nathan, no beer for you Sunday, mate. They're not selling it in the away end. So we'll get Mike on.
Get your Coke down, you Nathan. You're going to need it, mate.
Get your Coke down, you.
I think you should take the banner off because I've got quite a controversial name there on screen.
What is it?
It's UTC, but it could get interpreted as different ways. It is up the county, but it could be up the city. Which one?
Barretts.
Yeah, up the Burnley. Sure, I'm not going to get into that.
Obviously, as a Newport fan, you don't see too many South Wales derbies, of course, with you being a bit lower in the league. Obviously, you get an odd cup one against Swans where you beat us, but we're not talking about that.
Well, no, we do talk about that.
Well, we beat you on the 23 side a few years ago, so who's the real winners? And in a friendly this season, come on, 1-2-0, I think. But
come on, we lost to bloody Arsenal in the under 23s or whatever it was.
Lucas should have done a stream.
Yeah.
So, what does this game mean to you? Obviously, you're Welsh, quite close to both clubs. What does it mean to you?
Well, it means actually quite a lot, even though I don't support any of the two teams involved. Again, it's the Welsh derby, isn't it? Any Welsh fan, in my opinion, apart from obviously Cardiff or Swansea fans, which are going to support their team, any other Welsh fan should just, support the game, basically, not support a team, support the game. Because, this is where we put Wales on the map, in my opinion. If this is a good game, Wales gets put on the map for a good reason. But yeah, I mean, it's a difficult one because, you can't get sort of too much invested in it. I can't go, oh my God, Safe Wales derby time, because it's not us. And you see everyone else getting ready for it, like yourself, Nathan, Marley, etc., are buzzing for it, buzzing for the limbs and stuff. And I got to watch on Sky Sports. Not that I would want it, because to be fair, I'd rather let Swansea fans go there than me, to be truthfully honest.
I'm glad though, because tickets were on general sale. They saw after 20 minutes, but I think
it's mental.
Bigger stadium, so you should be able to get, and they don't sell it anyway because they're tin pot, so you should get a ticket for that one.
Yeah, it's incredible, isn't it, having the biggest footballing stadium in Wales, and you can't even fill out for a derby. But we won't get into that. Sorry, Nathan, you're gonna have to get on the Coke again. But honestly, I think it's going to be a really good game. Electric atmosphere, hopefully. But one thing I really hope the police don't try and calm it down, because it's not a derby then, really, is it? Talking about these big derbies, the Glasgow derby or Old Firm, the Manchester derby, Liverpool Merseyside derby, all of these derbies in recent years, obviously pre-COVID, were massive. You'd see some fights and stuff like that.
That's what football's about, isn't it? Fight there.
Yeah, that is what football is about. The 3 points in the game is literally irrelevant. It's all about what fight you can get into after the game. But no, in all seriousness, it's got to be let loose in terms of what a boy. Not sort of let loose in terms of people absolutely killing each other, but it's got to have that sort of cutting edge to a derby. But I don't want it to be seen as police taking over, because I'm heard that the police are going to have quite a lot of allocation in the Cardiff end, aren't they, or having an allocation in the ground to separate the two fans.
Yeah, first of all, thanks, Mike, for 79p, mate. I appreciate it. But yeah, our way in holds 2,000. I think we only give Cardiff 1,600 because the police are going to take a lot of seats. You have that little black thing, I don't know what you call it, barrier. The police will stand there thinking they're it. And I know from your Snapchat stories, you're not a big fan of the police. So...
you cannot stand them. Absolutely cannot. Hopefully there's none at Exeter tomorrow, but I don't see why. It's going to be a friendly game, that. But yeah, I'm actually looking forward to it, because obviously we're playing Saturday and you're playing Sunday, so it's not like I have to watch it on a train or anything, or I miss a bit of it. I can actually watch the whole game, which is going to be good, because again, it just puts Wales on the map. Whoever wins this, like you say, whoever scores the winning goal, they're famous for, until the next game, basically. Ben Wilmot was famous for about 5-6 months, wasn't he? And then you drew 0-0, unfortunately. Then Jamal Lowe was famous last season until they actually beat you. So you can literally put yourself on the map, no matter whoever wins. Say Swansea win 1-0 and it's Flynn Downs who scores the winner. Not just Swansea and Wales are going to be back on the map if they're not already in sort of a high regard, but also Flynn Downs. He's going to be a Swansea hero. and a lot of people, especially in Wales, that were just watching the game because it's two Welsh teams. I've got to say it, the two best Welsh teams. He's going to be a real hero, not just amongst Swansea fans.
Yeah, there's a lot of personal pride in that. Whoever scores, whoever gets a clean sheet, whoever keeper saves a penalty, your personal pride will go up. I know, the instant Twitter follows don't matter, but your interacts will go up as well. Nathan says we robbed one. Yeah, Swans only had like 2 Cardiff Arsenal away, else like 3,000. But again, the police decision, I just think, with these COVID passports, is ridiculous for Newport as well for home games. It's just so stupid because attendances will go down. I'm going to point on this quickly, Mike. Do you think, when your next home game is, do you think your attendances will go down? Because I personally think after this Cardiff game, our attendances are going to drop by a few thousand because people won't want to do this COVID pass.
Well, I won't take Tuesday night's game into consideration because that's Carlisle. So those attendances are quite bad anyway from Carlisle away fans, and we don't have that many on Tuesday night games unless it's a big game. So exactly that famous DT quote from a few years ago. Screw that! Bloody record that bullshit. Watch the bloody football. But no, I'll take our next home game, which is Stevenage in a few weeks at home. Normally, on a Saturday, we'd get between 3,000 and 4,000. If we're on a good run, maybe about 5 or 6. Depends, what run we're in. Because I've seen when we're on a bad run, sometimes it can be 2,000, which is really poor. But with COVID passports and COVID in general, we could even be dropping, below 2,000 again, and that won't be due to on-pitch performances. It'll just be down to, like you said, A, COVID passports, and B, COVID, because people are scared. I mean, there's nothing to be scared of, in my opinion. Like I said, I don't want to get into that. We could have about 30 people on my back after that. But with this COVID now, I think you've got to just, everything is not easy. Everything is easing, and restrictions are pretty much gone. Really, there's nothing really in place. I mean, you've seen some of the limbs at football grounds. A, it's just nice to see them back, but B, no one sat there going, "Oh bloody, I'm going to get COVID here." They're just forgetting it. 90th minute winner away from home. You're not going to go to celebrate and then stop yourself and say, "No, look, we got COVID." So I think you've got to sort of. I mean, it is difficult. It really is difficult, but I think we'll lose quite a few, to be honest, because we have quite an older fan base, and I think those will be the ones that are scared about it.
That's the problem with you. The new people who live their own Bridgend, whatever, they'll have a look and they just look at the Championship. Let's put Swans, Cardiff. These young people look at Newport League 2 and think, don't want to support them. Nathan said that's scary, Mike, considering Barry Town got 1,200 last Saturday. All Newport fans are now going to Barry.
Yeah, I think Welsh football is slowly getting creditable, and I really do like it because, like I said, this derby helps even more because if this game is a good one, and then local teams to Swansea and Cardiff that are in the Welsh pyramid, if they can't afford to go to a Swansea or Cardiff game, they could look at Barry Town, for example. I can't think of a Swansea one off the top of my head, but they can look at Barry Town and think, Cardiff are playing at home is 20 odd quid. I live in Barry, and Barry's only a £5, so let's go to that instead. So I know. You'd rather go to Cardiff or Swansea because they're the two main ones, like you said. Even someone from Bridgend, halfway between Cardiff and Swansea, you're most likely going to go to a Cardiff or Swansea game when you can. No one's really going to look at League Two and even beyond. Well, we're not going to talk about Wrexham, but they're not going to think twice about going to Newport when they could go to Cardiff or Swansea, and they're bigger places as well. There's more to do. So why would you go to Newport when the attendance is going to be between 3,000 and 4,000 when you can go to somewhere that's going to be triple, even quadruple?
Nathan says on the chat we have bus pickups in Newport for away days. They probably thing is, well, I'm not just saying this, but a lot of Newport's fans are Swans and Cardiff fans when we're playing away. But again, it's just money for the club. But I don't Newport care, they get money. But yeah, Newport, really good club. They just need to go to League Two. They've been there so long now, and you just feel like. The last couple of seasons, that was your chance. I just think,
I think our chance of League One is now. Our chance of League One football has now been put back 2 or 3 years because of Michael Flynn leaving. Yeah, there's a whole rebuild that's needed now. I think the squad that's there. I don't want to talk too much about Newport, but the squad that's there is capable of getting promoted, like players like Baker Richardson, who's played brilliant since he's come here. Abraham is quality as well. And then you look at the midfield, I was a bit skeptical about Upson, but he's actually been quite good. Ollie Cooper from you as well has been phenomenal, our player of the season so far. Last Cooper we had was player of the season. He left in January, but hopefully this one don't leave because you've got some good cams, I believe. So hopefully Ollie Cooper don't leave.
Awesome.
But when you signed in Cham, I was like, thank you. That means Ollie Cooper's staying unless he gets injured. But I think the squad is capable of getting promotion, but I just don't know if I just don't know if whoever. I just seen that comment that you're smiling at. We're not even at bloody Saturday yet, and there's already.
We'll have to get a policeman in the chat now.
We'll have to get a night bot or a moderator in because we can't have any of this. But yeah, the squad is capable of promotion. We saw that, in games this season. But I don't know. I don't even know who the new manager's going to be yet, so we can't really judge it. But
so you're going away tomorrow, are you?
Yeah, Exeter away. Yeah, it's decent.
I'm going to go 2-1 Port. 2-1 Port, 90th minute winner.
Oh, you have got it so close to what I said. 2-1, 85th minute winner, I said.
85th. What's the score for the South Wales derby then?
I said 2-2 in the chat, but the more, every minute that goes by towards the game just changes my mind, listening to, Nathan talk. Well, him and Marley were probably, sorry to Guzzy, but the most sort of knowledgeable on their prediction and stuff like that, and actually gave a more detailed explanation behind it. So, when Nathan's speaking, I'm like, oh, Cardiff could edge this. And then Marley saying something, you're saying something. I was like, oh, Swansea could edge this as well. But I don't want to... I've got good mates of both fans, so I don't want to annoy anyone. So I'm thinking of going 2-2, but I can just see Swans winning it. I really can. I think they're going to be annoyed. They lost the last derby at home. Like you said, the pressure's on them. Are they going to, do better under the pressure? His first game.
Derby as well. He's played in Rangers derby. He's played in Ipswich Norwich. So he's got experience for derby.
And he's managed MK Dons Wimbledon derby. So he's got all the...
Especially when a person like Luke is in the crowd. You have to win when he's in the crowd.
Yeah, he's like, if I lose this, my job is gone because Luca is the chairman. So, in all seriousness, I don't know why I'm going on about that. But in all seriousness, yeah, I'm going to go 1-0 Swans. Goal scorer, I'd love it so much to be Flynn Downs because you've said it. He scored. I think he actually scored against Norwich. I could be wrong. But obviously he's played in the East Anglian derby as well. He knows what a derby is about. I know in Cham has, and I know quite a lot of your players have. But I could just see 1-0 Flynn Downs. I'm going to put another bold prediction in there as well. I'll say a red card will happen in the second half.
Now, I don't like wishing injuries on players, but if Cardiff get an injury, I will laugh. I will cheer. I will cheer.
Yeah, I'm going to go red card, and I'm going to go... I just see it happening because I think he's that... I think he's that type of player, Reece Bennett.
Reece Bennett?
Ryan Bennett. Ryan Bennett.
Bloody hell, you've mixed up Reece Williams and bloody Ryan Bennett. Reece Bennett.
Bloody hell, what a centre-half that would be.
That'd be a good centre-half partnership, that would.
Ryan Bennett, second half to get sent off.
Reece Bennett, that's brilliant. Yeah, appreciate that. You going to do a watch-along Sunday, then?
No, I'm doing a watch-along for the FA Cup first-round draw, and then I'm going for food, so I'll still watch the game, but as I'll be focusing on that, I won't be able to actually commit to a watch-along because I'll be focusing on two things at the same time.
Yeah, what I think I seen a comment earlier saying make Mike moderator again. I was thinking, I remember when I did a watch-along before. I know it's gone off topic a little bit, guys, but I'm not sure if you remember. I was doing a watch-along before, and I decided to make a lot of people moderators at half-time. And they just banned everyone from the chat. I think they banned you as well. Oh, it was a nightmare.
Yeah, if you ever want me to do that, I'm down for that. Obviously I'm not going to go ahead and ban anyone. So if you did want to do that, then that'd be fine. But yeah, it's going to be. I'm looking forward to it. Like I said, I think I can't remember. I think the first South Wales derby of last season I couldn't watch because we were on at 3:00 and I was out during yoga because it was 12:30, and then you played at 5:30, didn't you, at the Liberty, and I managed to watch that. So you know, I'm buzzing to watch get a South Wales derby with a full crowd. Oh, it's going to be beautiful on Sky Sports.
Atmosphere, songs about, you know, them not paying for Salah. They'll be singing about us not bloody.
The only thing is, I want to watch everyone's vlogs more though, because when you watch Sky, obviously they try to tone down the tone down the chanting and only put selected chants higher on. They put their voices over certain chants. I've noticed on Sky.
I remember when we last played Cardiff at home in the family stand. Now there was people downstairs in the Congos jumping up and singing. So it's going to be incredible. And even if we score, if they go to the noisy corner where the drummer is, the 3,000 Swans and who stand up and sing, oh, the scenes. It's
going to be some 70-year-old man who's been going to Swans for 50 years, jumping up, singing, singing chants to Cardiff fans.
I think that'll be his last game as well if he jumps up, you know, heart attack and come in. But what a way to die! What a way! As long as
you don't lose. Oh, that'd be a tragic way. Oh goodness.
He has an heart attack. VAR offside.
Oh, there's no. Yeah, what a stupid question. Ignore that.
Yeah, there's no VAR, is it?
No.
But anyway, thanks for coming on, Mike. Really do appreciate it. Make sure you check out Mike's channel. A lot of FIFA content and then Newport, Man United, watch on stuff like that. And of course, he is going to an away day tomorrow, so I'm looking forward to that vlog very much.
Yeah, a 11:30 start. So it was a lovely thing to have a 11:30 start for an away day. What a feeling that is. Lying in the morning. Train, yes, by Trenai.
Of course, Mike has got Dosh.
No, I wouldn't go that far. Otherwise, I'd be going to try and get to Swansea Cardiff. But yeah, it's unfortunate. But I like I said, I'm gonna be looking forward to watching the game. Obviously for the game on Sky, but then more importantly for the vlogs. Whoever wins, their vlog is views. It doesn't matter whether you lose or win because you're gonna be raging or you're gonna be celebrating.
It's not 0-0 because there'll be no views.
Because then Marley can put away fans jump into the home end, can't you? But
actually, let me just double check what that video is on for him because you know that's on about 10K, I think, which is fair play. So I'll just double check quick before you go, because he knows you click. That's on 11K, and his second most.
My Arsenal one from Tuesday night is on 3K.
His second most viewed video then is best chance from Swans away at Cardiff, and then his next one's Alan to interview, and then it's welcome back Freddie Woodman. So fair play.
Yeah.
But yeah, thanks for coming on, Mike. Appreciate it. Subscribe to Mike Green. Catch you later and up the county tomorrow.
You Jack bastard.
That's why he's not singing up the card. But yeah, anyway, the stream here, guys. Thank you very much to every single person who came on. From Bailey, Mike, Marley, Abraham, and Nathan. Really, really do appreciate it. Yeah, I thought, every time we play Cardiff, of course, do the preview the day before. But I like to do something 2 days before. Last year was like a build-up show, just some weird documentary. But this time I thought, I'd do a little bit, of a live stream. But yeah, really enjoyed it. There will be a match preview tomorrow, which will all be about the game. 12 o'clock tomorrow, not midnight. It'll be midday, so make sure you check that out with Nathan. It's a very, very passionate one from both me and Nathan, so check that out. Big shout out to everyone who subscribed. Again, thank you very much for your support on the video. Thank you to Marley and O'Shane, who also donated to the stream. Do appreciate that. But yeah, preview out tomorrow, match vlog out Sunday sometime. It could be 10 p.m. It could be a Monday upload. I don't know. Depends how the game goes. But yeah, really, really am looking forward to this one, guys. South Wales derby is just around the corner. And let's hope the Swans can do the business on Sunday against the Bluebirds. Thanks for watching, guys. And I'll see you in the match preview tomorrow. And more importantly, down the Swansea.com stadium on Sunday. Come on, you Swans. Get into those bastards.